Today, academic institutions are finding themselves in a very tricky position. They're pumping out graduates, but the jobs are few. Now, many are already looking at ways of how to bridge this gap and in the process, create relevancy for their programs. We capture some that have been able to bridge gaps beyond the confines of Uganda, looking for opportunities and networks for their graduates as a way of remaining relevant in this very critical sector for economic transformation. Right from the early days, education service provision in Uganda has always thrived on a partnership model. The earlier model drew a lot from religious institutions, especially the Catholic and Anglican churches. Even while great milestones have been posted over the years, driven by free primary and secondary education, the fact that 68% of children enrolled in primary are likely to drop out before completing is an indication that we are yet to get out of the woods, requiring more partnerships. This is even more relevant against the fact that education service provision is a fairly expensive venture with the investment always taking a long-term nature.
Apart from finance, it has been a challenge for us to continue developing infrastructure development and the rest without earning, of course. This is an investment. That is our challenge, has been our challenge, but we have been able to cope up because of the commitment and zeal of the promoters.
Private education service providers like Entebbe International University are today looking at such partnerships beyond the confines of Uganda to firm their market positions.
Saudi Arabia has been a good partner in Uganda for a very long time. So we cherish this historical relationship of between the government of the Republic of Uganda and Saudi Arabia. And it's from this background that we identified them as potential partners in institutional cooperation and development.
فيما يخص بإرسال العمالة إلى المملكة.
Of course, His Excellency is saying the relationship between Uganda and Saudi Arabia is strong, and currently there is a bilateral agreement which was signed for the export of labor from Uganda to Saudi Arabia, close to a year now, and everything is moving very well.
It is through such partnerships and exposure that academic institutions feel that they can produce market-competitive graduates.
We realized that many graduates in Uganda do not get employed within the first 5 years after their graduation. And this was largely because the training they receive is theoretical. So our objective is to produce graduates who are practically grounded and who are capable not only of being employed, but also of creating employment on their own.
In the wake of this, we initiated a program, an academic program, entitled King Salman bin Abdulaziz Strategic and Islamic Studies. And it's from this that, of course, that they got the interest to come and participate and partner with us.
According to the National Planning Authority, every year 700,000 Ugandans join the job market, but only 90,000 get what to do. This translates into 87% of people ready for work but can't find any job. A bulk of these are graduates, explaining why academic institutions today are seeking partnerships not just for financing, but also exposure and networks for their students.